Purti from the Delta team, and we just wanted to share with you some of these great email questions that we've received because we think it'd be really beneficial for everyone to get these answers.
Yep, so the first question is from Emily S. from New York City. Her question is, do I need to dress up for an interview if I know they have a casual work environment? This is pretty common with a lot of startups and companies around the country that have a younger workforce. Yes, if they have a casual work environment, you still need to wear a suit. You still have to be dressed up. It's not okay to show up as you would be dressed for a normal work day because you are still trying to show professional attire. You want to make sure that you're at the best that you can be. It doesn't matter if the people interviewing you are wearing shorts and flip-flops. That doesn't really matter.
I think that's a really great answer. The next question is from Mark B. from California. He wanted to know if it was true or false that he needed to have different versions of his resume. The answer to this can kind of be tricky, but the answer is true. Definitely, you need different versions of your resume. For each job that you apply for, you should tailor your resume to fit that position description. So having different versions of your resume is really key, especially now in this job market.
Also, if you're looking to apply to different kinds of jobs, you may have something that you do in the weekend, you need a job for that, and something you're looking for full-time. Or maybe if you just graduated, that resume will look different from the resume before you graduated.
Very true.
Okay, the next question is from Dan F. from California. He says, I have a Skype interview, how do I prepare? So I went through this last year, and it was the first time I ever had a Skype interview, so I made sure that my laptop or wherever I was having the interview was in a quiet place. I just happened to do it in a kind of an office-y environment. I was wearing pajama bottoms, but I was wearing a nice top just because I was comfortable. And then just make sure the lighting looks good. Maybe do a mock Skype session with a friend just to make sure you look fine, your hair looks okay. Those little small things. And I also made sure I was in a comfortable chair so my body language and my posture was strong, just like it would be in a normal interview.
Those are really excellent tips. The next question is from Ann T. from Seattle. Do you need to do anything after an interview? I think in this day and age, people often forget to send thank yous and forget how important it is to tell the interviewer that you really appreciated the time that they spent out of their busy days to try to see if you were a good fit for their position. Typically, I say now with emails to send your thank you email within the next 24 hours or no later than 48 hours. And if you are going to send a handwritten note, which people still do appreciate, make sure it's sent within the next day or two.
Yeah, that's really good. And talking about thank you cards, the next question is similar. It's from Rahul P. from New Jersey. He asked, how do I send a thank you email if the interviewer didn't have business cards, which happens a lot. I don't know why people don't carry business cards around anymore. My suggestion would be if someone coordinated the interview, email them and see if you can get their contact information. If you know their first and last name, call the front desk or call the receptionist or the main number that they give you on the company's site and ask them for their email address, explain them the situation. Usually they're pretty good with giving that information. Or if you had someone coordinating the interview, see how their email was set up. If it's first name dot last name at company.com, you can often just mimic that same kind of not acronym, but the same kind of setup, and you'll get the email to the person you want to. And your last option may be just to write up an email, send it to the person who coordinated the interview, and ask them to pass it on if you don't feel like doing all that work and hunting around.
But with some digging, I think you can always find a great way to say thank you and let them know that you appreciate them taking time to meet with you.
Definitely don't miss that step. And those are all our questions for today, so please continue to send your emails to us and we'll try to do these videos as often as we can.
Yeah, great.
Thanks.